I'm Daniel Llyton, I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager for Wigan Athletic Community Trust, and last night we held our annual Premier League inspired media evening where we're bringing a lot of secondary school students from our partner schools to come here to the Brick Community Stadium, watch Wigan Athletic take on Nottingham Forest U21s in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy and get a real kind of insight into the world of work and the world of working in media specifically. We were really fortunate to be joined by Chris Foy from the PGMOL, who's obviously a former Premier League referee. He's had a fantastic career refereeing some of the top teams in the country, and has now gone on to do a lot of work in the media as well with Sky Sports and other organisations like that. And he's got a real breadth of experience that he can draw upon to speak to our students and kind of give them an insight into what it's like to both work in the Premier League as a referee, but also his experience in the media, and a few kind of life tips and kind of advice he's picked up over the years to kind of help them along with their journeys around what to expect from working in football, the kind of sacrifices that you have to make it to that kind of higher level, and just some real good advice to kind of help them along their journeys and give them kind of an insight into potential career paths that they might like to go on to. So we're also joined by Hassall from the Llyton Schools team, as well as Llyton Chapman from our academy, who spoke really well on what it's like to be a footballer for Wigan Athletic, different kind of challenges they've had to overcome, and give again some real good life advice to the students around different things they've had to sacrifice, as well as what it's like just to be a Wigan Athletic player and deal with the kind of pressures that come from that, whether it be through social media or just giving interviews about player signings and things like that, what they've had to do in terms of their involvement with the media as well. So that gave the students a real good insight from a kind of a player's perspective on working in the media as well. So alongside kind of interviewing the players and to be able to speak to Chris Foy, they also were able to take part in the match report kind of workshop where they kind of learned how to write one, what one normally looks like, and then came up here where we are right now to be able to watch the match and write the very own match report as Latics came through a penalty shootout against Nottingham Forest U21s to progress in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. And it's really good that we're able to give them that genuine practical experience of sitting up here with all the other journalists, be able to write that match report and get a real feel of what it's like to be a journalist at Wigan Athletic. So we've been lucky enough to run this event for a number of years now, and every year it's kind of gone bigger and bigger, and been lucky to kind of add more special guests each year. And through the Premier League Inspires programme is a really key part of what we do to kind of give those students an insight into what it's like to work at a football club and work in the football industry in general, and really showcase them the kind of behind the scenes stuff that we're quite privileged to be able to offer them. I know it's quite difficult, to get access to the inner workings of a football club if you're not already in there. So for us to be able to showcase to these students what it's really like, kind of give them an insight and help them kind of go, actually, yeah, that is somewhere I'd like to work, is a real benefit that we're allowed to do for these media evenings.